let's do the money line. It goes up. It starts at the headline and it's vertical. It's on a slant. It goes up towards that mercury finger. And in between the head and the heart line, that's age 20, 30, and half of 40. Crosses the heart line at age 45. And then you get the rest of 40, 50, 60, 70. Explanations between the mercury and the sun finger. One line, one income in your 20s. See where it starts there at the headline? Two incomes in your 30s. One income in your 40s. And then I get three incomes in your 50s, 60s, and 70s. Goes clear up to that mercury finger. All three of those lines. It's a very good money line.
If you look over on the left-hand side of your chart, you'll see the money lines. The money lines will rise up from the head and spine line, travel up towards the mercury finger, the pinky finger. These lines will reflect how many income streams you'll experience at any given time. The timeline starts at around age 20 at the head and spine line, and when it transverses that heart line, that's about age 45. And the area between the top of the heart line and the bottom of the little ring around the little finger is the late 40s and up into your 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s and beyond. There's a timeline that runs up through that. Now, these are any income streams from jobs you have or spouse's jobs, investments, inheritance, or any money that comes into your household. And you've got to count student loans, anything that increases your income into your household. Later on, we'll show you how to correlate these lines with the achievement lines and the fate line. And it looks like you have, from age 20 to 55, you've got two lines, two income streams. From 55 to 73, you've got three income streams. That's excellent. Then from 73 on up into your 80s, there's two lines, two income streams.
Let's do your money line. Your money line is a vertical line that goes from the headline up towards the mercury finger. The explanation is between the sun and the mercury finger. And that section between the head and the heart lines, that's age 20, 30, and 40 up to 45. Then it crosses over the heart line at 45, and then it's the rest of 40, and then 50, 60, 70. Okay, two lines, two incomes in your 20s. Now, if you go to school and you get financial aid or scholarships or anything, you have to count that as income because it's a benefit to you. And then you got one line in your 30s, and then you've got two lines in your 40s. At that point, it crosses over that heart line. Three lines in your 50s. That should be good news. Although in your 50s, that's just right there at the end of where the marriage line ends. That's kind of a little congested. That was a little bit hard to read. So that's three lines in your 50s. But they start, stop, start, stop. And then two lines in your 60s. And 70s, that line's a little bit broken there from your 60s and 70s. Oh, there's a little gap there in your 50s, too. That's probably when you had your accident. Yeah, that gets a little messy when that line gets up there. But I got to give you credit. You keep on trucking there. Oh, my gosh. After a traumatic brain injury and you're still working.